And the Black Knights will put total weather to crank us up. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Falcons' offense is on the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. So Army's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on.
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Now on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The toss sweep to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Taylor wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Keith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the option. He'll keep it himself. He'll toss it. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. And the Black Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Falcons heading quickly to the line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. And some room to work. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll toss it to the left. Runs through a tackle. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They are up by 7 over Middle Tennessee. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunity.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Army!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Air Force 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Sims. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll pitch it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
They boot it away. Now on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Taylor wants to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gets the back moving. Leaves it with the running back. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On the option. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprint?
Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Falcons will hustle to the line.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Trying to get rid of it. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Falcons line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, at least no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction.
There he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Now on the option. Now the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. The official says no good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Makes the grab. It's long. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now the play fake. Got his man on the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Pressure coming. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. Out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Sends it back in motion, trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Third down after the run. Taylor wants to throw. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons want to move quickly. They'll give it to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll run the option. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up the...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The option look. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Bringing the heat. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. The give on the option. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Going to the running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now on the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the option. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Look out, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Here comes the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Calls his own number. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Great play by the defense. They're getting to the quarterback, knocking it loose, and falling on the fumble, and now they're giving it right back to their own offense right at the goal line.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. Gets the back moving. Give to the running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown. Touchdown, Black Knights! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Auburn. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. On fourth down, going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Keith. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And now on third down after that last run. Big fullback's got it. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt. Oh, he's got some space. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Surging forward on the sneak.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Now on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Motion from the back. They'll try the toss to the left. fighting off the defender. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll go to the fullback. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Sends it back in motion. On the option. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Unleashes one. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a pop.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or are happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Army! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball off, and it's up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated,